Well, first of all, congratulations on your news for the 2022 season. So thank you for joining us this week. And I'm sure we'll have a couple of questions about Darlington in the playoffs as well. So we're going to go ahead and go to questions for Noah. If you have one friendly reminder, just raise your hand within the Zoom platform. And we're going to start with Bob Puckris. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, Noah, I'm curious, did you talk to a lot of other teams, or, once you kind of settled on what you wanted to do, was it pretty much just JRM?
Yeah, I think JRM was a home for me, and really it all starts with JRM. Luckily, Kelly and LW, Dale, they all believe in me enough to keep me around another year and allow the opportunity for not only myself to stay, but Bass Pro Shop, True Timber, Black Rifle Coffee, all of our partners to stay as well. So, there wasn't too much looking around at all. Junior Motorsports was our primary place to be. I feel like a home for myself, and there's a lot of great people there. We got great teammates, and so being able to stay and run another season with them is what we wanted to do from the get-go.
Was there any question in your mind of whether they would want you to stay?
Well, I think they'd want you, but there's a lot of stuff shuffling around right now and whatnot, and a lot of things in the works. So with that being said, it's my third year in Xfinity. I still feel like there's a lot more for me to learn. And with that being said, I feel like running another year with Junior Motorsports was the best option. And luckily they were able to get everything together and keep the team the same for next year. And but just a lot of things in the works.
And was it important to get this done before the playoffs, in the sense of that you're not like racing thinking, oh my gosh, I got to do this if I want to have a ride somewhere next year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely takes a lot of stress and pressure, and just, it takes a lot out of you, not knowing what you're going to do next year. And now we can get to the racetrack, and, you're kind of takes just a lot of weight off your shoulders as a race car driver, knowing that, hey, I have an opportunity next year. It doesn't mean it's going to change anything this year, but you might put some added pressure and stress on yourself, not knowing what you're going to do next year. So getting it done early, it's definitely a huge benefit, not only to myself, but our team and everybody at Junior Motorsports to get our full focus on for the rest of the regular season and onto the playoffs.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay, our next question will come from Claire B. Lane. Go ahead, Claire.
Thank you. Noah, do you kind of have your future plotted out of where and quickly, how fast you'd, if you had everything the way you wanted it, right? Would you be moving faster, or do you feel like you need more time, you need to grow some more? It's an interesting time period, right? So how do you look at the future?
Well, I think the first thing is I really enjoyed driving the Xfinity car. I think that's probably, one of the things that I really looked for is, okay, next year they're coming out with the next gen car. Kind of want to see what they're going to do as far as that and how that's going to be, that next gen car. But I just love Claire running the Xfinity cars, and the engine package, the downforce package, just everything about it. I love the team I'm with right now. And, I don't think there's necessarily a rush to get to Cup. Once the opportunity comes about, I want to be fully prepared if I ever get to the Cup Series. But right now, I feel like there's still a lot to learn, and I'm in a good spot over at Junior Motorsports. It's a home for me. It's a family to me. And with that being said, it's just, I don't really feel like I'm moving too slow or too fast. I feel right where I need to be.
And how much of it is having to improve your driving or be aggressive or not be aggressive? You've talked to us about that. when you're aggressive, that's who Noah is. When you scale back or try to be more careful, it doesn't work. And how much of it is selling sponsorship for your future or the end of this year and into next?
Well, luckily we have that great support from Johnny Morris at Bass Pro Shop, and Rusty and Paige Sellers over at True Timber, and Matt and Evan over at Black Rifle Coffee. They all come together and do a great job, not only for myself but for our race team and keeping our cars on the racetrack. And I'll tell you what, they look good too. So it's great being able to be a young race car driver that connects with the product that's being sold. You know, I've just got done drinking a Black Rifle Coffee. I'm a little tired today, and you know, Bass Pro Shops, it doesn't get much better than that. So you know, I think we're in a really good spot with our partners. They believe in me. Johnny believes in me. He's told me multiple times, and I know everybody at Junior Motorsports does too, and I believe in them. So it's just about continuing the relationships that we have right now on into next year with those companies, with Bass Pro Shop, True Timber, and Black Rifle Coffee. So, you know, I support them fully, and they support myself fully, and I'm very grateful for that.
Well, congratulations on the deal, and thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Any final questions for Noah? All right. Believe that's all that we have. Noah, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Best of luck this weekend as well.
Thank you.